You do realize if I'm explaining, like, NPCs realize Phil kindergarten. You can't even realize that. But okay, so I'm just putting this out there. If my moves were made like 40 years ago and shit, and I only made one or two moves back then, that well, you can make 100. Fuck, you can keep making moves, and I keep not making moves, and I've got a lot of moves in store. That's what they want to claim how it is. I mean, obviously, like it's really rigged on my behalf and shit. But I mean, literally, I'm giving them like hundreds of chances for one or two things I make, and then I give them 10 years to rape me and terrorize me and drug me, and then I'm like, oh well, let's do this thing, and then oh my whole world, I don't like COVID, I don't like Ukraine. I'm being destroyed. Oh my Warsaw. I don't like them brown people. I don't like them black people. Why is it all bad? Have you ever talked to a human? That's what it sounds like. It's like, it's like, hi, dude. How's it going? Every single time, isn't it? Are you smart enough to get that far? Stay with me. Stay with me if you are. If not, you're 2 months old and your parents should be fucking locked away for letting you on the internet, shouldn't they? And what you should do is grab a sword and go march them to the fucking police station for allowing you on the internet at 2 months old and shit. But obviously, no 2 months old is on here. It's a bunch of Santa Claus people. Santa Claus is coming. Here goes. Now check this out. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Woo! He's flying through the air. Oh, Santa Claus. I just root out the orange-nosed reindeer flying through the air. Ah, you know you are a pedophile, child abusing, rapist motherfucker. If you go along with Jews after you have fucking chopped off their fucking genitals and shit. I wish him abusing them with Rudolph and that shit. But actually, you know what? Most of our families have been invaded by them. And fortunately for me, I'm not their people. So I can tell you about it. And if you're a half breed, well, I'm honest about all of them gone. So even though the half breeds have been like friendly with me, the other people have been friendly with me because they're trying to separate me from the human races. But I'm going to switch your half breed alien species. And that's why you're trying to be friendly with me, just like the other ones, trying to separate me from any females I'd ever want to be with, or people, or have any talent, or do anything. Because I'm literally God here. It takes me 10 years to become the best musician on drums in the world. And then, but I should have had 30 years on drums if the devils weren't trying to make me go to homosexual clubs and learn to dance and shake my ass, cut out that penis in my butt like their whore ass. The transsexual species race once and shit. No, didn't work that way. God was like, transsexual dance, motherfucker. We're gonna train him to kill motherfuckers instead. And God's like, yeah. You don't want to learn to fight? Don't worry. We're going to force you to learn to fight over here and shit. We're going to force you to learn the most fucking deadly fucking things on the planet that no one is allowed to know, and you should shut the fuck up and not tell anyone about because, alright, NBC can't learn, right? Do you remember what happened in COVID 2020? When your nations were being burnt down, your cities were being invaded and taken over. You don't remember that, do you? years ago was that? Was that? That was back in them Egyptian days. Like, walk like an Egyptian. No. That was about 100,000 hours ago. Yes, no, it was a lot less than that. But that's a huge number. What does that mean? Maybe that means back when the dinosaurs never roamed the earth, because dinosaurs never exist. How do you spell dinosaur? ZBAQPTHUMNANSCHIT. That's a long word. I don't expect many people to remember all that. Even I can't remember that. When it's upside down, it doesn't mean the same thing, does it? When I wrap it around my head, it doesn't mean the same thing, does it? When I stick it up my ass, it means I want you to be I want the Christians to come fucking lick it. Or the Satanists or the atheists, whichever Abrahamic call it, you love the most. Boy, that's tasty. It tastes, literally, I taste like cupcakes and candy. I can't believe there's so many people separated from me by the devils that the humans upon this planet worship, that they wouldn't want to taste cupcakes and candy, because cupcakes and candy are the fucking creme de la creme to me and shit. Like, literally, I mean, those are garbage compared to what I taste like. I'd rather taste me than that shit. There I'm alone, because humans and the devils they worship. I've been debating my life for a long fucking time. How about you? Let's come out in the open. Let's stop being bitches. Why don't you stop hiding like pussies? You can come up to me, and if you can kill me, you can win the battle. That's not simple. Come on, Conor McGregor. I guess Conor McGregor is a bad example, because he's going to see right away I look pretty fucking Irish. And he's probably going to be like, well, let's punch these motherfuckers to death. And I'll be like, oh yeah, me and you versus the world. I mean, we could do it. Obviously with COVID and 9/11 and all that shit. Me and Conor McGregor together. If he was punching bitches running away from towers falling on 9/11 while I'm asking for 9/11 to happen, fucking, we could form an ultimate team. You'd be like, yeah, fuck these motherfuckers. They enslaved us, because they enslaved you Jew bastards of USA and your little devil worshipping fucking pals and slaves. Irish too. So all it takes is one sentence for Conor McGregor to join my side, but it really only takes like him knowing my name, because we both know right away that our names means we're highly related to one another. Although as God, I kind of take whatever name I want, but I've obviously chosen sides by taking those names and shit, right? Fucking, taking the side of the Gentiles by choosing John. John Irish John. No. There are people who have tried to write these Bibles and shit to the alien demon races you guys worship. That's what that's about. Right? And there's a reason why you don't stop sucking their dick, because you're scared, aren't you? I'm imagining that most of you Christians and shit have met them like I have, and they're trying to rape you and kill you and prevent you from being around other people. Why, if you find a female who's not them, do you continue to worship them? Have they continued to enslave your people? And have they continued to come up to you and say, hey, if you don't worship us, we're going to fucking kill you and your children and shit? That's what they do. I mean, they're doing that. You bow down to the master, bitch. The master's already poisoning your water supply and your food supply and shit. And everything. The media, the TV, every fucking thing here and shit. That's the way they work. I mean, as God, I have to be shown everything and shit. But congratulations. Hopefully World War III sorts this shit out. on these pieces of shit are gone upon this planet. At the very least, I'm hoping that obviously they're using this to get rid of their slaves, but their slaves are their soldiers. So if there's less slaves protecting Joey Klotz and Albert Einstein and other fancy looking people on TV, them Elvis, and the men that this brain dead 20 IQ, low IQ whore fucking Marilyn Monroe bred with. Everyone in Hollywood, everyone on TV, everyone allowed any money in USA. Hopefully we slaughter them, but we do know that Russia is them. But what we can hope here is that they all kill a lot of their slaves off. Like right now, Ukraine is being killed, and that's a lot of their slaves. This is literally people who are thinking they're white supremacists. I got them blue eyes. I'm so smart. And they're working for the brown-eyed, brown-hair Hitler, Israeli people, Zelensky, like the Germans did Hitler. It's like, well, I mean, they're technically being honest. These people are mildly retarded at the very least, extremely retarded. Because how could you have someone say, blonde hair, blue eyes, so supreme? But I got brown hair, and then you look at them and you're like, wait a minute, this is a rat-faced motherfucker. Why is they leading us toward that? I mean, I guess it takes a few years to think that thought through. 2 years too late. Should have fucking read some books, paid attention. You would have learned by the time Zelensky came along who those fucking people are and shit. Who those devil alien species enslaving humanity are. There's really no aliens here except for God himself, and hey, I like to hide. So and they keep telling me it's a good idea I hide. But obviously, like I was born like 10 trillion years old, winning awards from the president when I was born. And so fuck, you think that's reality? Yeah, I never thought that was reality, but it happened. But I do know from everything I've seen, like they puppeteer the humans and all this shit, and they're like, look, we're setting them up, bro. This is the storyline and all this shit. And, well, the humans who work for them are gonna go. That's the storyline. Literally, if you can read the storyline, be forced them to write. They're not intelligent enough to write books or anything like that. What it says is they're all going to die. And they better, because they're trash. At the end of the day, if trash doesn't die, then trash is all there is. And the gerbils and the squirrels and the crows, you fuck with those crows, dude. You leave trash upon the earth to fucking destroy the crows, dude. I will fucking go on. Tigers? I've already killed off a lot of tigers. Gotta get rid of those people for real. And that was Trump's people hunting big game like that. You're trash. You're so scared of a goddamn cat crawling upon the I'm trying to make yourself look cool by killing a cat instead of yourself, because you're an Israeli demon. Why don't Trump's family put guns to their head and shoot themselves? And be like, look, I killed a demon. An Israeli pedophile motherfucker. That would be beautiful, but their media wouldn't even advertise it like that, because they advertise him as some hero of the pink people when his family are gray skin, and beady-eyed rat-faced motherfuckers who have led Germany and Ukraine to their deaths in order to conquer them and replace them with some real, I mean, literally, we don't need the whole world being pink skin, gray skin, with black eyes and black hair. Okay? I don't care who you are. I think everyone can agree that these people don't need to be the only people here, but yet they are. And they're enslaving, they brought over the West Africans on slave ships and sold them and shit. In the nation I was forced to be invented in. I wasn't invented in here. I was inserted in here by some devil. Like, I'm literally inserted in here to watch the devils themselves. So I'm like right here on some devil people who are on some devil shit. Fucking talking to me about my personal life. Like, people don't know me, but like, you know, shat me out their assholes and shit. Don't know a damn thing about me and fucking hate me and fucking despise the fact that I run for president and all this shit, because they know my presidency is about executing them and anyone who looks like them to make sure that their people don't be here. But the thing is I'm not one of them. So they hated, yeah, they hate me. They always have to try to drug me and poison me. And, you know what? Sword straight to your fucking every one of your family members. All 16 generations. And I'll be the last one. You gonna cry about that? No, you're too busy eating hot dogs, you stupid bitch. We've got you distracted. See, that's how God works. I'm like, put on your mask. Take your poison injections, shut your shit down. Just don't look at the other people about to fucking take back everything you stole from them. I technically didn't ask for that part of it. I would prefer people to see everything and shit. That way they can fucking scream in terror as they made me do. But, the game, the other dude who operates me and shit plays a little bit differently. And sometimes tells me to like shut the fuck up. But hey, shit, he doesn't allow it to get out. I mean, these Jews you guys worship, when they kill you off, you deserve everything you get. Go to your churches and pray for your death. Pray for Russia to come in you early and shit. Because, pray for Santa Claus to provide you with diapers to put over your mouth to protect you from COVID. I wonder who invented COVID. It must have been Satan. 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 How do you do it? Maybe it was them Jerry Springers on TV. The Jerry Springers. And technically everyone on TV is them. And if you even talk about people on TV, like I had this whore give me money, and then her, like I could tell, like she was a devil. And she watched my YouTube and all this shit. She gave me money, and then I could tell she was a devil because, like, within 2 days, she started talking about how she's hanging out with the devils and shit. And I was like, oh my God, you're tricking me. So I shouldn't, like, I should throw this money away, actually, because it might mean, like, I got this Christmas card put in my fucking thing. You can see this right here. You see that? That's a Jumas card. How dare you fucking curse me with some shit like that? I will fucking put a sword straight to your fucking children's hearts like a shish kebab and feed it to you and shit, bitch. You motherfuckers keep fucking with me and shit. Your tiny NPC brains can't figure out shit that a living brain could. That's why you can't figure out the fucking COVID shit, can you? Put on your mask, shut your nations down, and get some free money. Ooh, free money. What about shutting your nations down? I wonder wonder what happens because the stores down here are no longer making revenue, bringing in money, and the rest of the world is watching that you're making up lies, making up fake dollars, printing fake dollars that don't exist to support your motherfucking fake money that you're not making. Well, Santa Claus will fix it. Better go kill some Browns people. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, all you can do now is bend over and offer our ton of assholes. I mean, our extra and large assholes from getting fucked so much from our fucking parents, from their parents and the other men they've been fucking since they were a child and shit these days in this nation. The Russians, even if Russians didn't have laws about executing people like that, nations would value, like when I see the whores in USA, I watch some of these whores in like a week. The vagina just turns into this giant, enormous hole. And it's like, okay, I'm done watching you. I thought you were pretty before, but now you're pretty much trash. Good night. Gone. Burn it. Fucking light it on fire with gasoline and kerosene and fucking thermite. Fucking explode it with C4, whatever it takes. I mean, that needs to be common knowledge that when your dick hole turns about 28 and it's all used up from 10 partners, yet alone the Judaics you worship, fucking enlarging them through all sorts of crazy shit like shoving something up the second that happens, your value is $5 a day at the very least, or very most. And then, well, as a woman, you better figure out what to do. But these days, it's the men, too. It's like, that's all they have to offer and shit, is their fucking pitcher and large asshole. And Russia actually has trained their people to kill people like that. They don't like people. No one likes people like that except for gay SA. No one wants those people around. That's not how reality works. God didn't create Adam and Steve. God created fucking floods to kill them, but he didn't create them. He said he's gonna get out of hand, and then we're gonna flood your ass with fucking fire, which means nuclear hellfire and shit. If you haven't figured out the parables yet, fucking, it's pretty easy. I mean, it really takes, if you go back to kindergarten and stop having sex with your kindergarten teacher and pay attention to the books instead, you could get the math done pretty easily and shit. But I guess these days in US gay, when you go to school, it's all about having sex with your kindergarten teacher and shit. And ooh, that boy, his penis is bigger than my dog's. Oh, it makes me so horny. Neither one is more to blame than the other, but they're both the same.